This is Never Trust Big Button to Smile That Grows Poison. Hello, beautiful, wonderful people. It is your girl Simone Nicole here, back at it again with yet another video. Now, today's video is a video that I have been so excited to film. I've never filmed one before, and that is my fragrance favorites. Y'all know that I love me a good fragrance, and a lot of y'all ask for our recommendations. So today I am coming through with the tea. I am also trying to hit every single price point so that there's a little bit of something in here for everybody. Now the scent profile, after I pulled everything, I said, girl, you have two modes. It's either sexy grown-ass woman, damn near a boy, or sweet, like, I'm just a girl. Let's get into it. Let's start with one that y'all see me wear constantly, and that is Pink Sugar, baby. I have probably been wearing this since I was like 15, 16 years old, and it's for good reason. It is very, very sweet, and some people don't really care for it because you could make the argument that this almost leans like childish, but Pink Sugar is very sweet, very marshmallowy, very vanilla-y. If I'm Just a Girl was a scent, it would be this. And I have the body mist, and I also have the actual like fragrance, and I also have the lotion in there. I don't know if there'll ever be a day where I don't wear this, but what I will say is that I never wear it on its own. If I'm gonna wear this, I'm also gonna probably wear something that's like a little more hardcore citrusy. Lasting power on Pink Sugar, I can get like a few hours out of her, like nothing crazy. That's to be expected. I think that this one is a eau de toilette, and if you don't know the difference between like when you read eau de toilette versus eau de parfum, eau de toilette is something that it has a lot less fragrance oil in it, so it's not gonna last as long, whereas an eau de parfum tends to be more expensive because it has more fragrance oil, meaning that it lasts for longer. The way that I learned how to memorize this was when I worked at Ulta. My prestige manager used to say eau de toilette is like toilet water, which is probably pretty harsh, but I never forgot it because it just let me know like between a toilette and a parfum, toilet is not the best. But I love Pink Sugar, and I don't know if I'll ever stop loving Pink Sugar. Now this one is a fragrance I actually found with Scentbird, and no, today's video is not sponsored by Scentbird. This is a fragrance from Catherine Melandro, and this is the scent Violet Gem. Baby, this scent, okay, you know what it smells like? It smells like Febreze, but a much more sophisticated and distilled version of a Febreze. This smells like a beautiful young woman, like walking down the street. She is in her, not even it girl era, just like I love myself, like I'm confident. She radiates. That's this smell. My sister smelled this on me and then immediately went out and bought the full-size bottle. This is an eau de parfum, and I would say that the staying power on it is really good. I quite enjoy her. Things to know about me: I am not a rose girl. I am not a powdery scents girl. That's a hell no. Why I was pulling B-roll for this, and I found this set on Macy's for $25. You get the full-size fragrance, the travel size fragrance, and a lotion for $25 and free shipping. Guess who ordered it? It was me. I don't know why, but we ain't gonna put a question mark where God put a period. Okay, I'm putting the link in the description box because y'all know I am. An honorable mention that I don't have on hand right now because I just keep forgetting to rebuy it, but it is Marc Jacobs Daisy, specifically the one in the blue packaging. That is a scent that I could wake up and wear every single day. I love it so deeply, and that is definitely a top favorite fragrance of mine. I've just been trying so many new ones that I haven't gone back to Old Faithful, but I just want to put it on record and love her out loud. Next, this one is right at the top of the list for one of my favorite fragrances of all time, and it is Giorgio Armani My Way. Girl, when I first bought this, I didn't think I was gonna love it as much as I do, but I remember I went out to dinner with my friend and I hugged her, and she literally said, "You smell delicious, you smell like money." But I feel like my other fragrances give grown woman, but this gives grown woman in a different way because she's sweet, but she's also a little peppery. It's so good. Who is she? She's in her mid-20s. She works a corporate job. She is the girl that like always has her nails done, but not necessarily like long nails. Just like she has a manicure, she has her toes done. Like she's just the girl that like kind of just has it together all the time, and like every time she walked past you can just like smell her, but like not in an obnoxious way, in a wow, of course you smell good. That's this scent. Extremely long lasting. I can go out and I can smell this on me all night. So this is definitely like a date night or I'm going out during the day kind of a fragrance, and I can smell this on me all day. Love her down. Next, this one is very viral, and it is viral for a reason. It is Miss Girl by xoxo. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that right. It's xoxo x Paul Reacts. I am not aware of who this creator is outside of this collab, but what I do know is that once this collab came out, everybody and their mama was talking about it, and I understand why. This is such a good scent. xoxo's whole thing is that they dupe high-end fragrances, kind of like a dossier. That's basically what this is. It is a mix of Tom Ford Lost Cherry and MFK's 540 Baccarat Rouge. Let me tell you something. I know that those two scents are so overworn, but when I say the second that I can afford to buy both of those fragrances, I will be buying them, because both of those fragrances respectively are like, I believe that the smallest size of the Tom Ford is 300 for like 1 ounce. And then for MFK 540, I think that the smallest size is between like high 300s, low 400s on the small end. So that's a bit of an investment. I love both scents, but right now I have other things to pay for than to be spending $300 or $400 on a fragrance. But please know that one day I will own them. So when I read that this fragrance was a combination of them both, I said, gotta have it, no choice. And it truly is such a perfect blend. Well, you know what? The Lost Cherry comes through a lot more than Baccarat does, but I don't care. Tom Ford's Wild Cherry made me fall in love with cherry fragrances, because before I wouldn't be caught dead with anything cherry, but now I'm like, I'm eating it up. So I would highly recommend this one. It's really good for anybody that's on a budget. The xoxo definitely fades. While it does say, it says that it's an, I've never seen this before, extract de parfum. The heck does that mean? I'll look up the definition of that and then I'll pop it up on the screen. But yeah, it doesn't last super long, but that's okay because it's relatively inexpensive. So I'll spray a ton on. $50. I love her life. So now let's get into, these are the type of scents that I like to wear. Where do I start? Where do I even start? These excite me so much. Let's start with a fragrance that I fell in love with last year and I will never let go. And that is Ebony Wood by Zara. I'm not about to sit up here and pretend that this is a fragrance that everyone would love, because honestly, this could be a men's fragrance. I'm not even gonna hold you. Like, this is a very spicy, woodsy scent. Even though it has more masculine fragrance notes, there's something about this that just makes me feel, what Ariana say? Made me feel like a dangerous woman. That's this. When I want to feel confident, this is a date night scent for me. Like, I can't wait for my man to smell me in this. Like, very that. But look at those notes and use your own discernment, because this is definitely a fragrance that you could get and be like, now Simone, why would you tell me to get this? Don't blame me, sister. Zara snaps on fragrance, because this is so long lasting. Lasts. Built for tough type of last. You know what I'm saying? Now, I don't know which one to reach for, because all of these I love so much. YSL Libre. And I know that y'all are like, Simone, if we hear about YSL Libre one more time, we not gonna be able to make it. This brings back so many memories. This was right before I moved to Atlanta. That's what this takes me back to. Just still having fun in Cleveland with my friends. This was like when I was dating real hard, and I love this scent. But then it also, I wear these two in combination with each other all the time. This is a second date fragrance combination, because I don't want the boys to be too scared when I show up smelling like this. But this is one of my favorite scent combinations and one of my most complimented scent combinations, especially from men. And some people feel like it's extremely overhyped. I don't even know if I can say the phrase either you love it or you hate it, because I honestly see a lot of people loving this, and I am one of those people. So good. And it lasts forever. One of my longest lasting scents is YSL Libre. Now let's talk about Replica by the Fireside. I have this little baby one because the brand actually sent it to me in PR, and they sent me like 3 different, it was all travel just in different forms. And I just love this scent so much. I'm pretty sure that this is a unisex scent maybe. And this to me smells like a night in, well, I wear this out, so I don't know why I'm saying all that. This is so immature, but think like Big Red Gum. Like that vibe, but in a scent, and much more sophisticated than like Big Red. But I'm just trying to give y'all a sense of what we're getting at. It just smells like winter. It smells like Christmas, a warm embrace. It feels like comfort. I just, I love this scent. Staying power on her is good. It's good, but it's not as long as I would personally like. I also have the dupe for this. And it smells so similar. It is Woody Chestnut by Dossier. At the time that I got this, I was working with them on my channel and I couldn't afford to buy the replica one. So I got this one, and as y'all can see, it is extremely well loved. This, I would almost say, lasts longer than this. And Dossier, I can say a lot of things about them, but they don't last super long. For whatever reason, the Woody Chestnut lasts a really long time on me. I feel like the fragrance oil concentration is somehow higher, but the top, see, okay, when you smell them side by side, I can just tell which one is the dupe and which one is not. However, once they both settle down, can't really tell the difference. And the Dossier one, I would actually argue, lasts longer. Okay, so this is a very, very recent find. And this one is Zara's Amber Fusion. Let me tell you something. The way I'm so in love with this scent, this one is amber. You can really smell the amber in it. That like brightness, like almost like golden smell. It could be called golden amber, and that would be the perfect description for this scent. Oh my gosh, this could, my sister smelled this and she was like, this smells like a boy. Like this smells like you was sleeping with a man and you smell like this after that. Anzu, that is a really good description of what this scent smells like. I think this is such a stunning scent, and it lasts a really good amount of time on the skin. I really need to go back and get the full one of these because I was literally checking out at Zara and was just like playing around like the girls do, and I picked this one up and I was like, oh, this smells good. Only when I got home did I really understand how good this smells. This scent is either a man, he be having like his beard like real nice and lined up. He always like looks really put together. He the type of dude that will wear like a monochromatic hoodie jacket kind of a fit, like monochromatic down to the shoes, chains on. He might have on a couple of rings, and you just know that when you look at him, he is going to break your heart into a million pieces, and you're gonna do it anyways. That's this scent. Or this is That Girl Is Poison. Never trust Big Button to smile, that girl is poison. Girl, with a flip of her hair, she could have a man on her knees. That's what this is. Oh, I love it. 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 Last but certainly not least, Killian's Angel Share. Y'all, oh, this brings back so many memories. I love the way that scents can bring you back to a certain time in life. This was a gift to me. Otherwise, I don't know if I would have splurged on it, and it holds a lot of memories for me. Y'all have seen me use this in so many get ready with me's. It's such a good freaking scent. This is a grown woman. This woman has an engagement ring on her finger. She walks into a room, all the heads turn, but like her man is next to her, holding her at the small of her back. She doesn't need to command attention. She just has it. She drives something nice. She's hopping out the range for sure, but she's not cocky and she's not mean. She's just that bitch. Hopefully when I'm painting the description of the people that are wearing this, y'all can really catch a vibe. It's so good. Also, Zara has a dupe of this. I really wanted to go grab it just so I can compare it for you guys on this video so that you had a cheaper alternative, but I just never had time to get out to Zara. I'll leave a link down in my description box if you want to try it, if you want to take the risk and try it. Go ahead, baby girl, because I'm definitely gonna go out and buy it. Let's take a second. I'm gonna name my top fragrance, my top two. I'm gonna pick a sweet one and a sexy one. Okay, y'all, I told you I was gonna pick my top sweet and my top sexy, but none of my sweet ones are strong enough to knock my other ones out of the way. My top two for this year, because I got them this year, are going to be Zara's Amber Fusion and Killian's Angel Share. These are it for me. If I could only wear these for the rest of my life, I would be okay. Like, that's how much I love these. I'm really curious to know what you guys think, if you have the same scent profile that I do. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I loved making it. This is my first time sitting down to like fully talk about fragrances, and if you enjoyed this one, totally let me know, and maybe I can do quarterly fragrance videos, you know, springtime scents, summertime scents, winter scents, that kind of a thing. And let me know if you tried any of the fragrances that I have featured in this video, or if you have any fragrance recommendations for me based on the things that you saw me live, laugh, loving on in this video. And with all that being said, that's going to be the end of today's video. Thank you for joining me again for yet another Vlogmas video. Vlogmas is in there super duper soon. If you're not caught up, make sure that you check out the playlist and that you get caught up on everything, because it was fun this year. I cannot believe I really did Vlogmas this year. That's crazy. Any hoosers, I'm gonna get going and I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye guys.